Hi everybody, it's Jewelchic Daily Happiness number 76 today. Do you remember the other day how I told you that if you were feeling a bit blah or you just couldn't muster being happy for yourself, to engage in somebody else's happiness and you would feel the energy come back and it would bring you more good energy and the whole thing would just turn around? Do you remember that? This morning, I woke up to see my friend Christie Whelan Browne, who's a beautiful musical theatre star and TV star in Australia, and her husband Rohan are having a baby. And I am telling you, I nearly screamed. I'm sure she heard me from her house. It was the most thrilling news because she's been very public about having difficulty conceiving and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, I remember interviewing her last year at Carols by Candlelight. And we were talking and I don't know, I said, I can't even remember exactly because I haven't watched it back, but I said something to her like, oh, you know, what are you hoping for next year? Or maybe we'll see you next year. And she said, oh, I just really want to be a mother next year, or I want to have a baby or something like that. And when we said it, I wasn't sure whether she knew that we were filming, and I wasn't sure whether she was sharing that with everyone or whether she wasn't. So I was like, oh, and I just didn't know what to do because, you know, sometimes people are quite private about that sort of thing, but she was very open. And you know what? She made a great point today. She put beautiful posts up. So the first one, she just showed her bump and sort of said bump day, hump day, which was really cute. And then the second post she did was like about 1,000, well, not 1,000, but probably 15 pregnancy tests saying when you just can't believe it and you have to do 1,000 tests. And I thought, God, it was just so wonderful, and it made me feel so good to see it. It was such a good example of how the energy of hearing someone else's happiness can really bring it to you. So congratulations, Christie and Rohan. I am just thrilled for you. So thrilled. And you're both going to be such beautiful parents. I'm just over the moon. And funnily enough, in this time of COVID, I have another friend, Janique, who has also been equally public about this of late, and she's also having a baby. And so there's these two babies born of this time. I think it's the best thing that's happened this year, because I don't know that there's been much else that's been extraordinary, you know, since this whole COVID thing. But here, you know, it's time to we've got no choice but to kind of relax a little bit. And these babies have been conceived, and it's just the most thrilling thing ever. So that is my bit of happiness for you today. I hope you feel happy hearing that news, even though you might not know Christie and Rohan. You might just go, oh my God, that's so good. It's just nice. And Christie said in her post that there's always hope. When there's hope, there's always that beating of your heart, and that's what keeps us going. And that's what's keeping us all going right now. We've got the hope that, you know, shortly we'll be out of lockdown. Shortly we'll be able to see our friends. Shortly we'll be able to, you know, just get back to a little bit of normality. And how much normality do we want to get everything back? Some of this has been quite nice. And as I said yesterday or the day before now, who knows? You know, we're certainly not going to take things for granted as much as we did, are we? We're all going to, I think, at least for a while, but hopefully forever, we'll always be very aware of how exciting and how lucky we are to have dinner with friends, or to go to a restaurant, or to have friends celebrate our birthdays and our weddings and funerals. Like, all these things are very big deals and causes to, you know, you want to be with people. So I'm looking forward to this all being over. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying this wonderful news. I don't think I've stopped smiling all day because of it. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Lots of love. Mwah! Bye.